Tariffs are essentially taxes imposed on goods imported from other countries. They are a tool used by governments to influence international trade. By making imported goods more expensive, tariffs aim to protect domestic industries from foreign competition. Tariffs can be levied on a wide range of products, from raw materials to finished goods. Historically, tariffs were a major source of government revenue. In modern times, they are primarily used as a lever in trade negotiations and to promote domestic industries. The impact of tariffs is multifaceted. On one hand, they can shield domestic producers from cheaper imports, potentially boosting local production and employment. On the other hand, tariffs can lead to higher prices for consumers, as they bear the brunt of increased costs. Additionally, tariffs can trigger retaliatory measures from trading partners, escalating into trade wars that disrupt global commerce. The use of tariffs is a complex issue with far-reaching consequences. Governments must carefully weigh the potential benefits against the possible drawbacks before implementing such measures. The decision to impose tariffs is often driven by a mix of economic and political considerations, making it a subject of intense debate and scrutiny. Former U.S. President Donald Trump made headlines with his aggressive trade policies, particularly his use of tariffs. Trump's approach, often dubbed Tariff Man, stemmed from his belief that the U.S. was being treated unfairly in global trade deals. He argued that tariffs were necessary to protect American jobs and industries from what he perceived as unfair competition, particularly from China. Trump's signature move was the imposition of sweeping tariffs on goods imported from China, escalating tensions between the world's two largest economies. These tariffs, affecting billions of dollars worth of goods, sparked retaliatory measures from China, setting off a trade war that had ripple effects across the global economy. The trade war between the U.S. and China created uncertainty in global markets, impacting businesses and consumers worldwide. The tariffs disrupted supply chains, raised prices for businesses and consumers, and slowed economic growth in both countries. While the full impact of Trump's tariff policies is still being assessed, it is clear that they have had a significant impact on the global trading system. While not directly targeted by Trump's tariffs, Pakistan, a nation heavily reliant on exports, has felt their indirect effects. The trade war between the U.S. and China, two of Pakistan's major trading partners, has created uncertainty and volatility in the global economy, impacting demand for Pakistani goods. One of the most significant impacts has been on Pakistan's textile industry, a major source of export earnings. The global trade slowdown, fueled by the U.S.-China trade war, has dampened demand for textiles, impacting Pakistan's exports. Additionally, the tariffs have disrupted global supply chains, making it more expensive for Pakistani manufacturers to import raw materials. The uncertainty in the global economy has also put pressure on the Pakistani rupee, making imports more expensive and potentially fueling inflation. This has further squeezed Pakistani businesses and consumers already grappling with the impact of the global trade slowdown. The evolving global trade landscape, shaped in part by Trump's tariff policies, presents both challenges and opportunities for Pakistan. Pakistan must navigate this complex terrain strategically to mitigate risks and capitalize on potential gains. One of the biggest challenges for Pakistan is the need to diversify its export base. Over-reliance on a few sectors, particularly textiles, makes Pakistan vulnerable to global shocks. Pakistan must explore new markets and diversify its exports to reduce its dependence on a few key partners. However, the changing dynamics also present opportunities. As U.S. businesses seek alternatives to Chinese suppliers, Pakistan has the potential to attract foreign investment and increase its exports to the U.S. To seize this opportunity, Pakistan must create a conducive business environment by improving infrastructure, reducing red tape, and promoting a skilled workforce. Pakistan's response to the evolving global trade landscape must be multifaceted. Strengthening ties with regional partners, pursuing free trade agreements, and attracting foreign investment are crucial steps. By embracing a proactive and adaptable approach, Pakistan can navigate the challenges and capitalize on the opportunities presented by the shifting sands of global trade.